In this video, I'm going to show you how you can edit and add categories that you can use to organize all the products in your store. It's possible to set up an e-commerce store on the website you get with your AllProWebTools account. In order to set up this e-commerce site and to start using it, all you need to do is add the e-commerce web tool under Settings and then Web Tools.
Go up and click the Available Web Tools button, and then scroll down until you find the Commerce. Now you can go over and click Add. And now you have the Commerce web tool installed.
Once you've added the e-commerce web tool, you can start adding products into your store. Before you do that though, you need to create categories that you can use to organize the products in. You can get to the categories by going to Store and then Categories. This will open up the editor you can use to create, edit, and reorganize all of your product categories that are used in the store. On this demo site, we already have several product categories set up. And they're also displaying in the same order they're going to display to customers on the website. First is labor, then gift certificates, then credit, flowers, all the way down to special occasions, last on the list. Let's scroll up real quick and click on the preview icon so we can take a look at our website. And I'm going to go directly to the products page. You'll see to the left here is a list of all the store categories. These are all the categories we were just looking at, and they're in the same order we were just looking at. However, notice it doesn't show any labor or credit categories. That's because if you were to go in and look at all of the products that we have set up in the store, you'll notice that all of the products that fall under the labor and credit categories are set to private. That means those products do not show up on the website at all. And since those categories have no website products, they don't have any public products, those categories don't show up on the website at all. This allows you to create categories that you can use for internal products that you can only access from the console and that customers can't get to from the website. Let's head back to our category editor and add a couple categories. I'm going to come up here and click Add New to add a new category. And it's going to automatically create a new category for me and add it to the top of the list. Notice it's going to have a default name of category and then a number. I can just click on this name and edit it to change that name to whatever I want. Now I can click on this category and drag it and place it someplace else in the list. I could place it after flowers, but I want to do is actually create a subcategory inside of flowers. So I'm going to drag it into flowers and set it inside there. And now I'm going to create a new category. Call it annuals. And I'm also going to make this a subcategory of flowers, but I'm going to make sure annuals shows up before perennials. Now that we've added our new categories, let's look at the last couple items of this editor. Up here in the top right, you'll see a little icon that tells you whether or not the list is saved. Every time you make an edit, the list is going to automatically save. And if there's ever an issue, it'll tell you it's not saved up here. All you have to do is make another edit to the list, and it will try to save again. Next, there are a couple extra buttons at the end of each category. There's an advanced button and a trash can delete button. If you want to delete a category, you click on the delete icon. But if you click on the advanced icon, it's going to bring up some extra advanced settings. Most of the time, you can leave your product display type as individual product. It only affects variation products anyways. But what most users are going to be interested in is adding an image to the category. If your website e-commerce store is set to show the categories, it'll display this image for the category thumbnail. For example, if I go back to the preview icon and look at our website again, and I go to the products page, each of these categories has an image that was set to it. And so that image is what's being displayed on this product page. But remember, we just added two new categories under the flowers category. So if we click on flowers, we should be able to see those two new subcategories, perennials and annuals. However, I don't see them. All I see are these flowers. That's because I haven't added any products into the annuals and perennials categories yet. Since there are no products to display, the e-commerce store simply does not display that category, just like if all the products were set to private. I'm going to take a second and reassign these 4 flowers so that they each go into either the perennial or annual category. So I've taken some time, I've reassigned those 4 flowers into either the perennials or annuals category. So now if we click on this flowers category, we're going to see our 2 subcategories that we created, annuals and perennials, in the order that we listed them in. Annuals are first and perennials are second. Now I can click inside either of these categories and view the products that are inside.